biggest pet peeves with Muslim people is the way that they use tragedies to validate their religion and their God every single time. Instead of offering sympathy and empathy for the people who were actually violated, they will take the chance to be like, see, look, our God warned us about this. It says in our book, it must be correct. And this is no different. It actually angered me when I saw this tweet, because what are you talking about? Why didn't Allah warn 6-year-old Aisha that a 54-year-old Arab man named Muhammad would try to marry her, and then actually did? Apparently he waited 3 years before he had sex with her, so it's okay. I don't know when Muslim people are gonna grasp the concept that no matter how many times you try to justify something by saying it's godly, or it was ordained, or it was okay for this person because he was special, it doesn't change the fact that there was a child who could not consent and a marriage happened between her and a man that could easily be her grandfather. And I'm saying marriage, but I really mean intimacy, because marriage was nothing more than a man saying, okay, now I'm allowed to penetrate you. If I was doing it without marriage, that would be shameful on your part. So let me make sure I understand. You're telling me that Allah watched a 6-year-old girl non-consensually get married to a 54-year-old man that he's been sending an angel to communicate with, by the way, to spread his word. He watched him marry that 6-year-old girl, but somehow he's the same Allah who warned you about what Epstein was doing. If I am to believe in Allah, that means I have to accept the fact that Allah is okay with child marriage. Allah is okay with slaves. Allah is okay with slavery. Let's really talk about it. I just want you guys to zoom out for a second and realize that this is a much bigger problem than what your Allah warned you about, okay? And this is a problem I have been using my platform to speak on. The energy harvesting of children is real. Men did something really brilliant to get away with the energy harvesting of children, and that is they convinced women that it's their godly purpose to be a mother. They did it very well, and they did it very convincingly, and it's working. They have a supply of children that they can harvest energy from, and that's the problem. In Western countries, it happens on islands in the form of models, and in Eastern countries, it happens through marriage. Because of religion. Religion convinces people that this happening is the work of the devil, which I think is a brilliant trick. Of course you have to convince them it's the work of the devil, so no one can put 2 and 2 together and realize it was God who approved of all of this. It was God who had the opportunity to stop it and didn't. So going back to my original question, if God really is as horrified about all of this happening as y'all think he is, then why didn't he intervene to tell 6-year-old Aisha, a literal child, that she probably shouldn't get married to this 54-year-old man? She should just run away. Better yet, why didn't he tell Muhammad not to marry her?